All right, Bad Batch, are you guys ready?
I'm gonna wreck it.
I think Rex is right. Echo's alive.
I hope so. Which one am I, guys? I don't have any props. You guys are better than me. So I guess Mom is Wrecker. And Kim, you really stand out. You didn't have a red bandana, but that one works out.
Hunter.
America.
America.
Yeah. So I'm assuming he's supposed to be Rambo. I never saw those movies, but I have seen, I don't know, clips or something back in the day, so I know what he looks like and everything in the movie. But yeah, so very cool, like the Bad Batch so far, and that makes us really look forward to the new series, The Bad Batch. We're going to be watching that after we finish the Clone Wars, and then after the Bad Batch, we plan on watching Rebels. So we're blind to everything, up to now. We were blind the whole time watching the Clone Wars on the channel. So if you are new, welcome, and please join us in the fun and watch with us for the first time, because it's been a great adventure. And I mean, again, this season's going to fly by because it's shorter.
I like the Bad Batch. I like them working with Rex.
Yeah, me too. They really work well together. It's pretty fun.
Do. Yeah.
And it's cool to see mutants, like to have mutations, like they look so different than the other clones. And I mean, I see them as individual people, yes. I love how they do different things to themselves to be even more different, like, dye their hair like Rex, shave their heads, tattoos, and some have scars, not intentional, but you know what I mean, like they all look different where we can tell like who's who. But now these guys went even farther to really be enhanced, to be so different. I mean, like Wrecker's so big, like his anatomy his skeleton is so much bigger.
Yeah,
his
big
skull
time.
is wide and like a lot bigger.
He looks like a
double
big
the
teddy
size.
bear, though.
Yeah, so I do like them. They work really well together. I'm hoping they find Echo. It sounds like he is alive. Yeah,
I think so. I think Rex is right.
Me too. And just to say, Storm here.
Mom here.
Hunter here. I mean, Kimmy here.
Well, which one? It's such a good sport too. So shall we get into this episode?
Yeah.
Just an Echo. That makes me excited. You want one Domino Squad. All right, so 702. Search for the truth begins with belief.
An elite clone squad is deployed to investigate the Separatist tactical advantage. What our heroes found was a live signal from the ARC trooper known as Echo, a clone long believed to be dead.
I admit the idea that Echo is still alive is a long shot.
I'm sure the council will approve the mission.
Me and the boys will tag along anyway. If only to say I told you so.
Just make sure you're ready if we get the go-ahead from General Kenobi.
We don't have time for that, sir.
Yes, we do.
See, he's not stupid.
Sort this out.
You're late again.
Yeah.
She's wearing a loose shirt.
Anakin, the Republic needs you on the front lines.
Oh God! Da, da, da,
Oh,
da,
boy.
I love you,
The music.
Oh, boy.
It's Rex. I'm worried he's letting his personal feelings drive him too much on this mission.
I wonder where he learned that.
What's going on here?
Just turn off the transmission and do a fancy dance while you're.
General.
Where is he?
Right beside me.
Then maybe that's where you should be for him, Annie.
Yeah, she is pregnant.
I love you.
She's holding.
Yeah, I thought she was.
Yes.
She was like she-
Luke and Leia.
Doing it.
That's not.
No time.
Oh, poor Obi.
I hope you at least told Padme I said hello.
Ooh.
Ooh.
See, he's so smart. You gotta work out. Poor droid.
My goodness.
I know you work with Cody sometimes, but who do you guys report?
He's chicken leg too.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, dragging.
Oh my gosh.
My.
Night Fury.
My intel says the Poltecs worship flying reptiles.
Like that one.
Like that one.
And they're riding him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Until they do that.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
crap.
What are you doing? Going for a ride.
Going for a ride, he's so cool. Hopefully he has a jetpack or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whoopsie.
Ooh.
Whoa. Between.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Hone in on my signal.
Smart move. Well, it looks like they're kind of civilized just because they're riding dragons or dressed and I don't know.
They did land on
Speak your
there.
language.
We're going in. Disarm only. We're on it, Captain.
Rock slide. No problem.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Tech, translate what he said. He says he does not want our war on his planet. That is why he took our leader. Tell him we apologize for what's happened. The enemy is holding one of our men prisoner.
Any help is better than no help.
That's right. Excellent.
That's right.
See, they
yeah.
call them so
Good.
primitive. I know they're more primitive than they are, but I was thinking, like, they're pretty well established.
But I have disturbing news. An infiltration team of clones has traced the algorithm signal to Skako. Your operation there is in jeopardy. Then we shall be ready for them.
What's way in the background? Oh, those rods.
Well, I'm not scared of nothing. I just, when I'm up real
I thought he was going to say
I
yes.
got a problem with gravity. Speaking of
I
problems,
get a problem with gravity.
I have a plan for picking up echoes. Maybe they sent the signal to lure us into a trap. Look, every mission could be a trap. This one is no different. I think you're letting your personal feelings get in the way. He's just another rig.
Oh,
Just another red, guys. Don't push it.
Jeez.
Why don't you pick on someone not your size?
I want to talk to my captain alone. Rex, I hate to say it, but you have to prepare yourself for the possibility that Echo is dead.
It was no algorithm. That was Echo's voice. I know it.
I hope you're right.
He's right.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I think he's right.
Good cover, I guess.
Very
You can't see
well.
anything.
Sorry it took so long.
Yeah.
Hey, Crosshair, check it out.
How far up are we going?
I'll hold your hand.
How funny he's so tough and he is
Oh
scared of heights.
boy.
I get a problem with gravity. We're statues.
Okay. Oh,
So
jeez.
much for stealth. I just got excited. Well, I have a new theory. I'm surprised I did not consider it earlier. The signal is only traceable during data transmissions.
We go in together, just in case there's trouble.
I hope they find him in this episode. I'm just
I hope
I
so
feel like it's
too.
going to be
Yeah.
a huge hunt. Is that a robot? Sounds like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like the other ones
Oh
too.
my god, yeah.
It appears the signal is back. In there.
I am worried for Rex though because he is letting his emotions get ahead. It's a trap.
Clones are so predictable. Prisoner? I don't know what you mean, Captain. His mind is out.
Oh no! Oh, that would suck. I got my hopes up. Like no chance.
Oh my god.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Captain.
I hope so. And hopefully he'll be okay.
Oh boy, I hope so.
I don't like the look of this. I think I could get it open.
Whoa!
We gotta get him out of here.
Oh, his
How
legs!
to unplug him from it.
You're safe now.
I hope so.
Just sit tight, Trooper.
Man, they were just taking his mind and just using it.
My God.
Unhook
Oh,
him.
jeez.
Yeah.
Poor Echo.
The ending's different now.
Oh, jeez.
Like the music's a little different. It's the same theme, but
Yes, it is, yeah.
I feel like the audio has changed too. Like it's more surround sound or something.
Yes, yes.
Hmm?
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
you guys were reminding us that this season didn't take place till many years later because the previous season was supposed to be the last one or something because Disney canceled it or I don't know, something happened where you guys explained it to us, sorry, but a lot of time has passed and I got nervous. I'm so happy Echo's alive and I started overthinking that moment where
poor
when he
Echo.
fell out, you don't know, poor Echo, like you don't know exactly what happened to him and he has a machine arm, machine legs, he was frozen. So taking him out of that could kill him too. So it's kind of like, you know, I want you to save him, but you don't know exactly what's going on there. So you just pulling him out, trying to save him might actually kill him. So hopefully he'll be fine.
Yeah, because if they changed some of his limbs to droid, maybe that was just to make him alive to get what they need out of his mind. And just, if they cut him off, he might die.
Yeah,
he looks
definitely.
horrible. His skin
He
is.
does.
I know, because he was frozen for so long, they just want his brain.
Yeah.
So that kind of contradicts that a little bit, where maybe they'll answer a few things there, but why give him all these limbs? I mean, yes, for survival, but why actually give him full-on limbs and not just repair his torso or something, as morbid as that sounds? Because the guy was like, we only want his brain, you know? So why repair him fully where he has kind of a functional arm and legs? But I'm happy because maybe he'll be around and he has repairs
Yeah, he
already.
instantly knew who Rex was, and he was very happy that he came to help him.
That's huge.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
we know they're great people anyways, and Rex, like, he'll go to any length to save one of his own, you know? Like, he
sure
really
he will.
cares for his comrades, and, you know, for him to go that far, I'm so happy they went there and he's alive. Like, to have one of the Domino Squad members still around is great. I mean, we love all of them, and we've seen so many die already. But, you know, we were with them since the beginning. So that's so cool that he's around. It would make sense. He did blow up. So I was sad to see him in this state, meaning that, like, well, God, like in that chamber, but also with missing limbs. But it would make sense because he was right in that explosion.
Yeah.
It's true, very true, yeah.
And it worked in Rex's favor to have Anakin talk, you know, in secrecy with Padme. And she told him, you know, he's always been for you. He always did every mission that you wanted. You know,
That's right, yes.
follow his heart. He knows that he's alive, you know, or at least follow him for once.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I like that a
him.
lot. And Padme and Anakin are in love and they're so close. And in this season alone, it's huge because them talking to each other is more like husband and wife. I mean, it was so like diplomatic before. I mean, at least like when they were always on mission or something. But this one was even more family oriented. Like the way they were talking was so caring and soft. And even their eyes were a lot softer. And she's pregnant because I noticed right away.
Yes, she wasn't a little toothpick.
Yeah, and when you do certain, any animations, it's easier to give characters form-fitting outfits because when you have something loose, it's harder to animate and make it look separate from the body, you know?
That's right, yes.
So to do something like that, especially in this series, like this is an incredible series, and I'm not trying to downplay anything, but I'm just saying that you don't always see, you do on cloaks and stuff, but with Padme, we always see the tighter outfits usually, and we get layers and stuff, but for her wearing a simple outfit that's loose on her, immediately I'm like, wait, it's loose, and I knew it was around that time, so I'm like, okay, so maybe she's pregnant with Luke and Leia now, and then she touched her stomach, and I was like, yes, she is. So I got excited. I mean, it's sad, but I'm happy too. And but for Rex to actually know about it and to not say anything, and he's the captain, like that's how loyal he is to Anakin. That's huge.
That's right,
It is.
Definitely.
It is. And Rex didn't really want to do it. He's like, no, you know, we have to go. But after it happened, it is in his favor that it did happen, that Padme talked to Anakin, and he didn't know what the conversation was about, but it was good.
Yeah. And, you know, it kind of bummed me out because I know he's keeping that secret from Obi-Wan, but he knows, and
Yeah.
to keep that from
There's
him
comment.
and be closer to Rex with that information
Yes.
kind of stinks, but I understand why he's doing that, because Obi will fight him tooth and nail about the whole thing, because he's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
But he finds out anyways later on. But yeah, so I feel bad that Obi-Wan's just like, he's getting annoyed now because he knows, and he's just avoiding the whole topic and ignoring it.
Yeah,
and walking
Anakin
away
just
from
like
the-
totally dismisses him. And
Yeah.
he's
He's
almost
so
like he
disrespectful.
feels like Obi is nagging him on everything.
Yeah, and I
Just to
know
prove it.
when he got mad a few times in the past saying, how can I trust you after everything you did and lied to me and all that. So maybe that also made them a little distant. But I don't know. I mean, they are brothers pretty much. I mean, even
Yeah, they
Obi
seem
said
like
something
they were
that
more
really do care
fun-loving.
for each other. But just
that's
right now, he just wants to keep that apart because he knows all crap will hit the fan once Obi-Wan knows the actual facts, which he does. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was fun watching the Bad Batch again.
Yeah, Wrecker, he's really funny.
He's so goofy, I love it because he's so tough, but he has
he's
human
tough.
emotions too. Like, he
Yes, he
gets
does.
scared. It's gravity. I have a problem
Yes.
with gravity.
Yes,
I'm
he
on a
does,
great
yeah.
heights. I'm having a problem with gravity. It was good. But I like them. I like how
my
different they
gosh.
are from each other.
Yeah.
But I don't like them fighting with Rex. But it's showing that struggle
No.
where they love being different and they're like privileged for it, and they kind of demean regulars.
They
Which,
do.
Yeah,
it stinks they
yeah.
make a name like that, because I know they're clones, but to still like demean them, because you're all part of the same thing. So for you guys to be like, well, we're better than you, like, they have to be knocked down a notch too, to be like, listen, we're all equals here for the most part. I mean, Rex is amazing, and I know they have their differences, but yeah, like, they shouldn't insult Rex and like, oh well,
That's right,
his
yes.
life, your friend's life is not that important, it's just another reg. Like, that's insulting. Like, that's not right to say that. So hopefully they'll learn
Yeah.
from that.
That's right, yeah.
But Tech did find Echo Signal again, and it was only when the data was being shared, when it was being out there, that they can
That's right,
find
yeah.
him. But I thought Tech really stepped it up, and so did Crosshair.
I mean, just riding that dragon, like, that was so funny.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God,
I'm
that
gonna go
was
for a
so
ride, and
bad.
it just
Yes.
takes off. Like, that was impressive, because if he didn't
Yeah,
do
yes.
that, then he's like, okay, hone on to our location. I'm with him now. So that was good,
That's
because
right,
how else
yeah.
would they find him? There would be a big hunt for a while. Waste
Yeah,
time,
it was
you know?
perfect
Yes.
that he landed, he let go right then, and he was, peering from above and seeing what they're going to do. And those species, they were friendly. They were neutral. They didn't want the
Yeah.
war on their planet.
Yeah. So I know they've said primitive on other planets before, and we have seen that, but like, when they're actually civilized, I mean, yes, they were, I guess, but I was thinking, like, making, like, in the beginning stages of the Stone Age, of making basic weapons and stuff, and not having a good language, like a strong language yet, not building strong houses or like have architecture or something, like, but they actually had all that, and they had full language, and so when they call them primitive, like, okay, they don't have the technologies, or not as advanced as them, so it's kind of a bummer to hear that. With the Bad Batch, they immediately just wanted to shoot, because they have these monsters that they ride, and because they're primitive, they're probably like, oh well, they can't communicate with us anyways, and they're just going to be aggressive, so they just assume like the worst of them. I mean, they were attacking the ship, but they were on their planet, and they were probably trying to see
There's
what was
reason,
going on.
and it was a logical reason why they did take Anakin.
So, anyways, it was a really cool species. I like how they had the vibration and the voice.
Yes.
And stuff to make them a little different.
It was almost like echoing. The looking for echo. And I was like, no, it sounded like they're echoing.
We're in the right place. It was just meant to be. But yeah, it was like an echo. And I like how Tech was translating with them. And we're reading the language on the screen. And it's cool, because we know it's a different language, but we're hearing it in English. And then it's like, different symbols and stuff. And how the alien comes up to him, and he's just like looking, because he is curious, to kind of like show us that he is primitive too. Like, oh, what is this technology? But it was pretty cool. I like seeing that, because we just take it for granted, because we see it a lot. They go on different planets with very similar atmospheres, which is very lucky, and not always, but mainly, which is great. Like, I would love it if we discover planets that are inhabitable, and we can actually breathe the air, or just have subtle things done so we can live there, and just being able to translate millions of different languages. I mean, how many species, how many
they
planets?
adapt very well to different planets.
So it's pretty impressive, So we just take that for granted, because they all can speak English for the most part, and we're reminded that there's different species out there that don't communicate with the main group. So
That's right.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
I liked
they're
it.
self-sufficient. They don't need to get off their planet. They don't need to know other languages. They have their own, and they're doing very well. Looks like.
Yeah.
it looks like
So they
that.
have the Separatists place there, so the Separatists always find places to take over, and no matter what, if you want to be neutral, it's not going to be good over time. I totally get wanting to be neutral, but someone's going to get to you. And
That's
so-
right.
Yeah.
But pretty cool. Can't wait for the next episode, guys. The next one's called On the Wings of Caridax. Ooh, so that's okay. They did mention the name, so yeah, that must be that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon, as always. And check out our links. Bye, guys.
Yes. Bye. Subscribe. Give a like.
Please do.